What up, bitches? It's the MisanthropikOne, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. Well, guys, it's another triple Detroit hip-hop review. I gotta say this, guys. Detroit is killing it with the hip-hop. And this is a motherfucker from Jersey telling you that shit. And I'm gonna make this kind of brief. I got a lot of reviews and a lot of rants to do before the end of the year, so y'all gotta bear with me. I know I'm getting all your requests. I'm reading a bunch of messages. You guys gotta chill and bear with me. So first off, I want to talk about this album right here. It's the Wiseman's latest album called Children of a Lesser God. The Wiseman. These dudes are Wu-Tang affiliates, and y'all know the Wu-Tang affiliates, all the Killer Bees, who else? Kill Army, Sons of Man, Hellraiser, dudes like that. These guys are based out of Detroit, and the Wisemen are Philly, Bronze Nazareth, who I've mentioned before, one of my favorite producers / MCs. Kevlar 7, Salute the Kid, and I think these two new guys are new. Illa Days and June Megalodon. I think those last two I mentioned are new to the group. Don't quote me on it, but I believe they are. Because I think on the first album, the first Wiseman, I think there was only the first four that I mentioned. Philly, Bronze Nazareth, Kevlar 7, and Salute the Kid. I believe those four were on the first album. I have it. I haven't listened to it in a while, but it's fucking dope. This shit follows the same vein. If you listen to the first album, this album's basically the same type of shit, which I love. Gutter, raps, over Wu-Tang-ish beats. Bronze Nazareth, he does his shit on here, along with his brother, Kevlar 7. Oh, and happy belated birthday to Bronze Nazareth, because I know his birthday just passed. Yeah, shit just reminds me of old Wu, dirty production, just raw lyrics. The rhyme style is just an amalgam of like just about everybody in the Wu-Tang clan. So if you could imagine that, you can imagine what this album's like. It's just fucking ill. Pick the shit up. I'm about to move on to the next album. You won't be disappointed with this. Support good fucking hip-hop. Hang on, I'll be right back. Let me get the next album for your asses. Second album I want to discuss, which I got a lot of requests for. I know. I was going to review this album anyway, guys. This album right here, by the artists known as The Left. And this album is called Gas Mask. For those who never heard of The Left before, it's a group consisting of Apollo Brown, who's a dope producer. Check out his album called The Reset. Came out a few months ago. It's a little compilation album where he's producing and a bunch of motherfuckers are rhyming on there. He's a dope producer and beat maker. Check that shit out. The Journalist, or Journalist 103, not to be confused with the journalist out in Philly. Not to be confused with him. This guy's name is Journalist 103. And DJ Soko on the cuts. First of all, love the concept of the album. you gotta rock a gas mask. You know what I mean? Like to actually breathe, to have a breath of fresh air in hip hop, cause this the fucking hypnotical gases or whatever the fuck you want to call it is taking over people's minds and shit. And you could hear that in the intro and song 2, Gas Mask. I love that concept, how you got to stop breathing in that fucking garbage. You know what I mean? And there's dope features on here. You got Cool G rap. So that just goes to show you need to have this if Cool G's on this shit. You have Moo, Hassan Maki, Paradigm, Invincible, dope female MC. Go get her album Shapeshifters. Don't sleep. Marv 1, Guilty Simpson, another dope Detroit MC. Finale, I reviewed his album in my last triple Detroit hip hop review. And Frank West, dope rhymes about life, conscious shit, street shit, all wrapped up into one. I love it. 17 tracks on this shit, and it was also released on Mellow Music Group. They're coming hard with shit. Check out Diamond District U's last album called Before Taxes. Check that shit out. Mellow Music Group. Look them up. This album and the one before it, the Wiseman one, I'll put in the 8 and 9 range. I'm sorry to generalize it, guys, but I got to. I got so much shit on my plate right now. So let me get on to the last album I'm going to review. Third album I want to review, or I should say officially review, is this album right here. Twiztid's latest album called Heartbroken and Homicidal. And the reason I'm saying officially review, for those of you that are subscribed to me, y'all know that I reviewed this album when it dropped. But when I did review it, I was out in the Poconos, and I felt kind of pressured to rush the review because all my boys were coming out on the deck while I was recording. So I didn't want to get them all on the camera and shit. And I didn't want to get distracted while I was reviewing it. So here it is. I want to do this album some justice. It's a dope hip-hop album. For those of you who never heard of Twiztid before, they're obviously a Detroit rap group. They're associated with Insane Clown Posse and a bunch of those other rappers on Psychopathic Records. Twiztid consists of 2 MCs, Jamie Madrox. And for those of you who don't get the reference in that name, go read some Marvel comic books, because I think that name's just fucking dope. But anyway, and the second MC is Monoxide, or Monoxide Child. And I've been a big fan of Twiztid for years. Got just about all their CDs, except some of those tour exclusive shits like Toxic Terror and whatnot. But this album's fucking dope. The subject matter still is basically the same. It's been consistent with all the Twiztid albums, which I love. It has to do with inner angst, inner anger, pent up anger, anger displacement, you know, fucking bitches, why they have this anger. I love that shit because like I said in the other review, Twiztid, that's why I love them so much, for the most out of all the rappers that are in Psychopathic. I like them the most because they speak to me. They speak on society, why people do the things they do, why they are a certain way, and I love that. And that's still displayed on various songs on this album, like What I'm Feeling, Apple, Spiderwebs is a dope song, that's track 1. Heard Enough is like that. But there are some tracks I would have left off of here, like PSA. The beat on that sort of like, to me, doesn't fit Twiztid's style. And Set by Example is overly rock for Twiztid, and I know that they're into rock and shit, but a song like that could sort of alienate possible fans, because a lot of, let's face it, a lot of hip hop fans are very ignorant. Like, people who don't know about Twiztid will look at them and assume that they're just some rock dudes. You know what I mean? Because they're white boys who paint their face. Meanwhile, in reality, they're rappers who like rock, who are, I guess, they're influenced by rock, and a song like Set by Example would kind of alienate somebody from really getting into them. But then again, at the same time, that's your loss for not having an open mind. So fuck you if you have a closed mind. And the last review too, I talked about the little pencil insert. I was right about it. You can't see the lyrics that are printed on the insert, so you have to use the pencil to decode it, which is fucking dope as hell. Dope album. My official rating for it is a 7.5 to 8. Dope shit. Like I said, I would have taken 1 or 2 tracks off of here, but again, it's consistent with the whole Twiztid discography. So there it is. Hope you enjoyed it. Guys, I'm fucking busy. Bear with me. I still got a lot of shit for you. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave your love. Leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Peace, bitches.